Well, good Monday morning, Meteorologist Nathan Kitchens. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's a very wet morning, and it's going to be a wet Monday across the state. We actually have some really heavy rainfall right now from Kokomo, Indy to Bloomington. This is as of 5:15. The rain's a little bit lighter behind this line, but we're just going to continue to see showers lingering throughout the day. It's going to be a washout of a Monday, so just prepare for that. Here's a look at our temperatures. It's very warm here, but we are watching that cold front that will come through late tonight. It's going to get dramatically colder as we go through today, tomorrow, and you can see that cold air starting to punch in off to our northwest. So again, today's a washout. Tonight we're going to watch for those temperatures to tank. The precipitation should exit between about 9 and 11 p.m., but then we're going to see the temperature start to fall below freezing after midnight, and the concern will be some sheltered areas here, parking lots that can retain that moisture longer, because we're going to get a lot of rain today, so there's going to be some pretty good ponding of water that sticks around. That's going to refreeze and become frozen later tonight into tomorrow morning, so something to bear in mind. Tuesday, temperatures will be about 25 to 30 degrees colder. And then we'll see back to temperatures getting back to milder conditions later this week. So we're going to be kind of all over the place in this forecast this week. But today's definitely the most active day when it comes to dealing with precipitation. We have rain this morning, and throughout the day, we see some of the heavier bursts of rain actually coming this morning. And then as we go through the afternoon after lunchtime, it's not really anything very heavy. I mean, this is like a drizzle rain. But it's going to be around with these scattered pockets of drizzle, sprinkles, light showers. I think here in Indy and really the whole state, there's going to be something falling throughout the day. While it may, the rain may kind of subside to a light drizzle, there'll still be that moisture around throughout the afternoon, even through the early evening. But the cold front comes through right around 10 p.m., and that's when we start to see a punch of drier air kick its way in. I think by 11 p.m., most of the state is starting to see this drizzle exit, and then we're going to be looking at those winds being very gusty. Temperatures are going to drop like a rock here late tonight, and for a time we're going to get enough of a fetch off Lake Michigan that South Bend, Warsaw, Goshen, LaGrange, you will get a period of some snow showers. I think after about 2 a.m. Eastern, all the way through about 10 a.m. tomorrow, there will be a period in there of some snow showers. Now, these will not go very far south in the state because the wind is predominantly west. It's like a west, slightly a north of west wind. So it'll put areas like South Bend, especially east towards Goshen, LaGrange, Angola, in the best spot to see some of those snow showers. But then by tomorrow afternoon, we're not going to see those. Those will push their way into Michigan with the wind starting to shift again. And we're quiet across much of the state for our day tomorrow. But look at the rainfall for today. Pretty heavy. Some areas could even get up to an inch of rain, especially just south of Indy. And looking at that snowfall potential late tonight, I think there could be a dusting, a half inch or so, some snowfall near and just east of South Bend, more so in Elkhart County, LaGrange, you have Steuben County, but you notice how it's staying pretty far north. This isn't going to push very far south, but again, just some very minor lake effect snow up there. But let's take a look at your temperatures, because this is what I want to discuss, is when we see that temperature crash tonight. So I said between 9 and 11, the precipitation would start to exit. So here's what 10 p.m. looks like. It's 47 in Indy at this point. It's 37 in Lafayette. Now, as we go into 1 a.m., it's 31 in Indy, so that's a huge drop. And clearly, we're going to have some wind around, so it's not like everything everywhere is going to be frozen, but it's going to be a case where, you're going to have moisture remaining in some of those sheltered areas on those back roads, those parking lots that retain that moisture. That's a concern because we don't have a whole lot of time to dry things out before we go below freezing, so there will be some of those patchy, icy areas late tonight, and then tomorrow morning as temperatures fall. You can see by tomorrow morning it's 22 here in Indy, and tomorrow it's just brutal. I mean, it's going to be in the 20s throughout the day. You're going to have a pretty gusty wind. Wind chills will be in the teens throughout the day. It's just going to be miserable out there tomorrow, how it's going to feel. And then tomorrow night, as sky is clear, will fall to around 20, some upper teens up to the north there. And the wind will be a bit gusty here today, coming out of the south, sustained around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, the winds pick up, so that's at least a good thing, and we'll dry out those main roads. But again, like I said, sheltered areas. Watch for some of that remaining moisture, and then tomorrow we'll have a west wind sustained around 10 to 12 miles an hour, and the winds will start to slacken off by tomorrow night. Pretty quiet weather as we go through midweek, but there is a little wave that I want to watch here for Wednesday morning for the northern portion of the state. So as we go into tomorrow night, we're quiet. But as we go into Wednesday morning around 8, 9 a.m., we start to see a few snow showers around Gary there. And then we go throughout Wednesday morning, we'll see a few snow showers work towards South Bend. This is by the time we get to about noon on your Wednesday, over towards Fort Wayne. And then those will subside in the afternoon as that dry air just kind of winds out. That snow looks very minimal, but we could see maybe a half inch, 3/4 of an inch of snow in the far northern portion of the state here Wednesday in the first half of the day. It's not much, but given the cold Arctic air, you could have some very minor impacts. Sometimes these little itty bitty events, when you have cold Arctic air, can sometimes catch people off guard. So just something to bear in mind. Pretty quiet weather as we go through the late part of the week, though. That wave pushes out Wednesday in the morning. We're dry Wednesday afternoon and evening. A lot of sunshine overall. Quiet Wednesday night. Thursday looks pretty quiet. We'll have a little wave of some light snow, mainly staying northwest of Indiana. And then our next chance of any precipitation would come towards Friday night. Into Saturday, some rain, much warmer weather. And then we'll turn a little cooler as we go into next Sunday. As we look at our temperature trend, here's Thursday, getting a little warmer in the mid-upper 30s. And by Friday, we're back to temperatures in the 40s all across the state. So there will be a nice warming trend. I'll have those 10-day temperatures in your forecast discussion. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.